Good morning, football fans, and welcome to 3 and Out right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Well, here we go, guys. High school football is about as crazy as it's going to get. I'm just kidding. No, it's actually going to get even crazier. But oh my gosh, last night, you can't tell me if you were following the modern day cuckoo game that you weren't just a tad bit worried if you're a modern day fan and a little bit excited if you're following cuckoo. My goodness, the giant nearly fell, however, came to reclaim those rings like Thanos. All right, I mean, just insane game. So much to get into in our high school segment today. St. John Bosco getting a run for their money, but you know they're kind of facing the number 4 team in the country, so that's expected, right? In St. Francis Academy. Plenty more today, of course. American Heritage, Chaminade, head-to-head, 2 monsters of the top 25 in high school. Also, Duncanville and South Oak Cliff. The Cinderella story not quite complete for South Oak Cliff, but again, a school not to be messed with. You know, we've been really high on Orange Lutheran. Man, what a tough game for these guys, man. They met the Basha Bears, and well, it didn't go their way. But regardless, plenty more in the high school ranks. Also, today, we got to go ahead and get on to all the rest. What the heck is going on, man? 3C2A action last week. We have some good ones, some close calls. Modesto looks poised. Riverside is now number 2. Are they on another collision course? We shall find out. NJCAA action. Hutchinson in action today versus an old camp from a couple years back. New Mexico Military. Will they get a challenge or will they just roll past them? Also, Division 3 action got underway. Boy, oh boy, we got some fun stuff. Or getting underway, that is. We got some predictions. Plenty more. Division 2. Fun. Hello, Fair State. Will they get a blowout today? We'll find out. And, oh yeah, a little FBS, FCS action if we can finally get out of the cupcake games. Regardless, plenty more today. And, oh yeah, we had 2 games this week in the NFL. Can anybody guess? Eagles flying away. Chargers pulling off the upset in Brazil. You are now tuned in live to 3 and Out right here on iSports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Welcome, y'all. We got ourselves another goody because here we are on a Saturday morning ready to jump on in to some football. And to do that, man, I got to bring my boy in, man. He, of course, is the host of Set Point right here on iSports Radio, our volleyball show, as well as our SoCal insider who's been getting them SoCal videos up, man, telling you guys all about what's going down in SoCal, especially some football, man. You already know, here it comes, my boy, man, Mr. Teran Rodriguez. What's going on, brother? Glad to have you this morning, man.
Hey, Larry B. Thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure to be on. And you know I had to don the Chargers gear.
Oh, we did. We knew. I knew for a fact. I was like, yeah, Terran's gonna be all charged out today. And you know what, dude? Serves you right. That's all right. What a game last night, man. I mean, I guess we can just kind of get a quick little recap there. But dude, what the crap, right? I mean, what a what a game. I mean, let's go ahead and start there. I mean, really, we'll start first with NFL kickoff. And that was pretty fun. That was Thursday Night Football. And that, of course, was the Eagles defeating the Cowboys in just a very weird game. I was angry because I even missed my lift the next day because of this one. And, well, what do you do? One of those games where Mother Nature wins and everybody else loses. But regardless, good football game. The Philadelphia Eagles defeat those Dallas Cowboys 24-20. Terran, this was just an oddball game. I mean, I guess if you're going to start the NFL anyway, right, you're going to start it with the weirdest game that could possibly happen. So I guess, we can just go ahead and jump on into that. So first things first, the reigning Super Bowl champions. They get their rings on that day. And honestly, they struggled more than expected. I'm just being real. They struggled way more than expected in their opener versus the Cowboys, narrowly escaping with the win thanks to key drops by CD Lamb, that is, poor guy, in the final minutes. But look, the defense have struggled. We all get it. Spitgate's going to be a thing now. Yay, whatever. I mean, like I said, I don't even want to get into it, but people do things sometimes. It happens. What do you do? What do you do, right, Teran? I mean, really, what do you do? It's over. You can't do anything about it. It sucks. But Jalen Carter ejected before the first play of the game for spitting on Dak. They had some words. We'll never truly know what was said. But whatever. So the Eagles are now without this monster 3-0 technique, man. And it sucked. Dallas scored on each of its first 4 possessions, which is great for them, but offense holds up. Jalen Hurts ran for a touchdown, connected for a 51-yard pass. John Dotson setting up a late first half score for Quan Barkley. Barkley finishes with a 60-yard run here. I mean, I don't know. What was 60 yards actually below his 2024 pace already. So, few things. Drops almost cost the game. I mean, they did, but for CeeDee Lamb, he had 4 drops, including 2 on Dallas's final drive. Had he made those catches, the Dallas Cowboys would have likely taken the lead inside the 20-yard line. So that was huge. Big plays in recovery. Miles Sanders fumbled at the Eagles' 11-yard line, and a key 49-yard return ended with a touchdown-saving tackle from Zach Bond. A lightning delay in the third quarter just ruined the whole damn game. It seemed to energize the Eagles' defense, but which held the Chargers, the Cowboys, scoreless after the break. So AJ Brown was quiet. Philly's top receiver only had 1 catch, limiting offensive options here. And I guess my final analysis of all this, the Eagles showed they aren't fully in midseason form. I mean, I know it's only 1 game in, but I would think that this team would come out firing the strongest, Regardless, we'll see. Their defense was without Carter, which looked like crap. I mean, just going to be real. They didn't look as good as they could have been up front. And the offense struggled to get A.J. Brown involved. The Cowboys, despite losing Michael Parsons, actually proved capable of testing a reigning champion, which was pretty cool. Philadelphia's ability to escape with the win, despite mistakes, shows resilience. But they have clear areas to fix before the season progresses. So I guess my final little takeaway here, a tough opener for the Eagles, but a win is a win, right? The team will need way better ball security, more involvement from A.J. Brown, and defensive adjustments without Carter to avoid similar scares in the future. I'm just kidding. No, but what I got to say is it was crazy. I wasn't expecting all this. And Teran, now that I've talked for like 3 hours, your take on this game, good sir.
Yeah, it was a weird game, if you ask me. I mean, this one felt like it was going to be a barn burner, a high-scoring affair, and then you had the weather delay, and then eventually the defenses just kind of woke up and whatnot. I mean, from what I heard yesterday, I heard CeeDee Lamb was with the jug machine, and he was practicing just so he doesn't make drops more often than not. So I think this was an interesting game, a weird game for that matter, but a solid win for the Eagles. But I think that we might be underestimating the Dallas Cowboys. That being said, I want to see what the Cowboys can really do going forward. I want to see them build off this result, even though they lost.
And you're not wrong for jumping in there, man. Big ups to our boy Yukio, man. Big shout out to you, good sir, by way of Japan. Checking you out, man. Thank you very much. That's right. T-Rod, my boy. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, this man right now is in Sunday morning already. Almost. But basically late Saturday night. But thank you, good sir, for tuning in, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate all of our awesome people tuning in this morning. Joining us for some football here on 3 and Out. So, Teran, yeah, I mean, what did you see? Okay. I know this is the first freaking week. First game. You're going to have hiccups. Anything surprise you? I mean, to me, my biggest surprise was that Dallas defensive line got after it, dude. They said Micah who? I mean, let's just be real. They have to get past him because, well, he's gone now. But you know what? I think they responded well, personally. What
Yeah,
do you
I
think?
thought the defense for the Cowboys really answered the bell, in my opinion. For the Eagles, they didn't have any sacks, which I mean they're gonna need to have that going forward, especially since their next matchup is against the Chiefs and whatnot. But I think the Cowboys deserve a lot more credit than most people give them credit for. I just think
Mm-hmm.
that they showed up. I feel that since they had nothing to lose, that was kind of the scary thing for them. And,
Yeah.
they were kind of motivated that the Eagles were getting their Super Bowl rings and whatnot. So I think for the Cowboys, they just had motivation and hunger to try to keep up with the Eagles. Unfortunately, the weather delay happened, and sadly, they just unfortunately caught some bad breaks. But we'll see what this Cowboys team can do going forward. I think this could be something promising. It could either be something promising or this is just a mirage. There's no in between.
No, I agree. To me, this was a very surprising football game. Again, I mean, I just feel that this was something we got to get ready for, right? We had started the freaking season, and well, here we go. Chaos is a thing, and I'll tell you, Taryn, we've seen this kind of before, right? I mean, we talked about years back. What was it, the Lions and the Chiefs? Remember that game?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna see those games where they're like, "Oh crap, is this an upset? What's going on?" But realistically, man, I mean, you look at the big picture. It's a long season, dude. It's a long season. Just because the Eagles look flat doesn't mean they're not gonna freaking rock sock them and get into this season and repeat. Just because the Cowboys, came out looking great doesn't mean they're going to be great all season. And it could also mean the other way around. It's because the Eagles, look like they do. Well, they might actually look like that. You know what I mean? And because the Cowboys look crappy or look really good, well, we might be all surprised because the Cowboys might actually come out being really good this year. Again, we do not know. And again, it's just something we got to wait and see. That's the best part about it. We got to enjoy football week by week. But yeah, closing thoughts on this game, man. Give me your strong sum up. What do you think next week moving forward? What are you feeling right now, just based off of that one game we saw on Thursday night?
Well, again, I think this could be something promising for the Cowboys, or this could be just a massive mirage. And for the Eagles, they got the win. A win's a win, and it's tough to really win in the NFL nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to need to really clean up their gameplay. They're not going to have any games like this going forward. And I feel, well, and for the Eagles' sake, they're going to really need to have to tighten things up when it comes to next week when they play Kansas City. That's going to be a real barn burner, and that's going to really test them. So Dallas, I think, should handle New York. I would be surprised if they failed to beat the Giants, especially since Dak owns the New York Giants. So
Yes.
I think this could be some. Again, this is a little early to tell, but this could be something big for the Cowboys in terms of momentum, and then for the Eagles, this could kind of be their wake up call because they've got a big Super Bowl rematch against those Chiefs.
Oh, they do. And well, Taryn, I guess you just like to do you're the captain of great segues, right? Because this was a good one. Let's get into that game, man. Wow, last night, this was it. The Chargers pulled it off. They defeated the Chiefs, man. I was not ready for this. I mean, I was like, wow, what an amazing game by those Chargers. I honestly didn't think it was. I thought it'd be a close-ish game, but I did not see them winning this thing. This to me was just very crazy. So here it is, NFL Brazil. Chargers defeating the Chiefs 27-21 last night in their quote-unquote home opener and in Brazil. What a freaking game, dude. The Chargers came out and played. Okay, the Chargers came out and played, but it didn't seem like the same Chiefs for a while. But I guess the question lingers, Darren. The question truly lingers. were the Chiefs really just the Chiefs? But did the Chargers just get that much better? I think that's the best question you could ask right now for this game, because the Chiefs are the Chiefs, but were they really, again, they're good. It's a good football team. Andy Reid's had them dialed in and well-oiled from the start of every season. So, again, is that just the Chargers being really, really, really good? Or is that somehow the Chiefs taking a step back and not being as good as they've been? I don't know. This is a tough question. This is a tough one. And, well, our resident Charger here is here to answer all of it, man. So give it to us, man. Answer that question and all your thoughts on last night's game.
Yeah, I thought this was one of those clean, solid games that the Chargers played. And honestly, I was just overall impressed. I thought with the Chargers only being up 6, I was fearing, oh, here we go again. The Chiefs are going to get the ball back, and the Chiefs are going to eventually get the first down. But Chris Jones made a mistake. It was 3rd and 14, and Chris Jones, I think, went inside, and then Justin Herbert had a lot of room to run outside, and he just had all sorts of time to just run for the first down, and he was able to do so and eventually wind down the clock. So it was just an incredible win for the Chargers, and oh man, it must have been such a horrible day to be a Justin Herbert hater, just because he was 25 for 34. He threw for 318 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers overall. QB rating of 88.3 and a QB rating overall rating of 131.7. So I will say this for both teams. The run game was just non-existent. Omarion Hampton did get shut down, but that was kind of expected because he was the lead back. Najee Harris still trying to get fully healthy. And then Mahomes, the Chiefs run game wasn't existent when Patrick Mahomes is having to lead them in receiving yards. But other than that, something I would also like to point out is that Travis Kelce, who normally has big games against the Chargers, only had 2 catches. Yeah, he had the 1 catch for the 37-yard touchdown, but honestly, he was pretty much a ghost for the most part. So
yeah.
All in all, it was just an impressive win. And Quentin Johnston really what made his presence known. Everyone mocks him and puts him down because he drops the catches that he should have caught. But he had himself a really nice game, and if he can maintain that level of consistency, the Chargers can be scary good. And it was so great to see Keenan Allen catching touchdown catches from a Chargers quarterback again. So you had that. Ladd McConkey was solid as well. Again, it was just good, clean, solid football, and the Chargers did their homework. Never give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes with 2 minutes left, and they did so, and they wound up winning.
It was amazing, dude. The Chargers get this victory 27-21 over the Chiefs. I mean, you mentioned a lot of stuff I'm going to say now, but the Chargers snapped a 7-game losing streak to the Chiefs, dude. That's insane. I mean, wow. It's crazy. Hard-fought 27-21 victory in Sao Paulo, Brazil, led by an impressive performance, as you just said, from quarterback Justin Herbert. Herbert shines, man. He threw for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns, completing 25 of 34 passes, and a crucial 19-yard 3rd and 14 run late in the 4th quarter to seal the win. You just already mentioned Quentin Johnston's impact. Johnson caught 2 touchdowns in this one, including a 23-yard score in the 4th quarter that gave the Chargers the 26-18 lead. That was the sealer right there. Patrick Mahomes was kept in check. Mahomes was 24 of 39 for 258 yards with 1 touchdown, 2 sacks. He missed a 2-point conversion late that could have tied the game. Turnovers and mistakes were huge, man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Chiefs turned the ball over after a TD drive in the 3rd quarter. My gosh, giving the Chargers an 11-yard TD pass to Keenan Allen, as you already mentioned. Allen, who returned to LA after a stint in good old Chicago, formed a key connection with Herbert. And injuries, got to go over these. The Chiefs were shorthanded at wide receiver. Obviously, Rashee Rice, suspension.
Xavier Worthy got hurt.
Yep, Worthy got hurt. Royals Royals was out with a knee injury. I get it. We weren't full. I get it. But Chargers linebacker also Perriman, he had an ankle injury, man. He left with an ankle injury, so it happens. But overall, man, the Chargers looked poised and aggressive. They did, showing no fear in taking on a Chiefs team led by Patrick Mahomes. Zero fear. Herbert's combinations of pocket passing and scrambling made the difference, and his chemistry with Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen proved crucial, man. The Chiefs depleted, they they had their depleting receiving corps, which sucks. It limited Mahomes' options, but the misconversions late sealed their fate. They still could have won that game. And I guess my biggest takeaways are that Los Angeles starts the season on a high note with a signature victory against a division rival. Kansas City will need to regroup quickly, very quickly, especially with multiple injuries at receiver before facing the Eagles in week 2. We just talked about that. Or you did. So yeah, dude, it was a great game. I'm really excited for the Chargers moving forward. They look good. They look like a football team ready to play and get out there and make some things happen, man. So shout out to the chat again. What's going on, our boy Ralph Khalees? Yeah, I won't get into this nonsense. Stupid. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have spit. Like I said, Spitgate. Stupid, but whatever. Under the bridge. But yeah, dude, it was insane seeing this last night. What a game, dude. And congratulations to your Chargers. From a Raider to a Charger. Congratulations, dude. Way to knock off the freaking Giants. Okay? And not those Giants. Those Giants aren't very big from New York. But way to knock off some of the giants of the NFL, the Chiefs. And it was a very special night for you Charger fans.
Yep, and just reinforces the whole storyline. Jim Harbaugh does not lose NFL season openers. He's 6-0 all-time in NFL season openers, and even against the Chiefs, he doesn't lose those season openers. So I was a little worried coming in, especially with no Rashawn Slater. But honestly, Chargers were able to get the job done. So now they got to move on to Raider week when they play them on Monday Night Football. So we'll see what they can do. They got plenty of time to rest and recover and correct the mistakes that they need to correct and look at what the Raiders will do against New England.
And my Raiders have plenty of time to look terrible, show all the vulnerabilities, completely just give the game away, and lose somehow to the Chargers while they're losing to the Patriots. That's impressive. TV. That's impressive. When you can lose 2 games in a row in one night, and the other games I have them for another week, I'm just saying. But us Raider fans know that already. Sucks. Trying to be positive for the season, but it's just, after living through this suffering for my whole life, kind of don't expect anything more. But hey, Chargers look good. So, so anyway, Teran, we're going to take ourselves a quick break, dude. When we come back, man, we're going to jump on into some high school football, top 25, Max Preps top 25. So much to get into, dude. We're going to wrap it and run through that. Again, guys, we got 3C2A action, NJCAA action. NAIA football coming your way, Division 2, Division 3, FCS, FBS. And oh, yeah, Teran, we're making some picks today. Not just college, but NFL picks. Are you ready? Let's do it. Yeah. You are now tuned in live to 3 and Out right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Be right back after this.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
rise and shine. It's 4 a.m. The stars are still out. The sun is beneath the horizon, but it's time to punch in and go to work. The comfort of your warm-ups turns into the grinding out of your reps as the clinking and the clinking of the plates create a symphony of euphoria. There's no other feeling like it. Earn it, burn it, and take what's yours. IE Sports Radio has proudly partnered with Vital Apparel, a brand that not only fits great, but also promotes and donates to mental health research. Use our code IESR to get 15% off their comfortable and inspiring gym wear and help them on their amazing journey to support mental health. Go hard, take part in your iron therapy, and be strong. Because when your mental health is as strong as you are, there's no telling how far you'll go.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to 3 and Out right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Check them out, man. Great sponsors right there of IE Sports Radio, Vital Apparel. Well, we're a, brand ambassador for them, but we appreciate you guys, man. Again, mental health, awesome. I love wearing my iron therapy shirt to the gym. Awesome. You guys, go check it out. Support these guys. Use promo code IESR. Help them out. Help us out. Helps everybody out. We appreciate you guys. Also, big shout out to Planet Jerky. Awesome jerky. It's football season, y'all. Jerky goes with every sport. So check it out. Get your order on planetjerky.net. Give them a follow at Planet Jerky on Instagram. Show them some love. We appreciate you guys for all your support, both all of you out there listening and Planet Jerky. All right, Teran. It's time to tell everybody where they can find us. Hey, make sure you can follow us all on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Give us a shout out. Give us a follow. Tag us and cool stuff. Give us a like, subscribe, share, all the goods. Check out all of our great videos with all of our great insiders I'm recruiting right now. So if you think you'd like to be a insider, putting up your thoughts about all of your teams, give us a DM, choose a DM, give us an @ check us out. Maybe you could be the next insider here at IE Sports Radio. Fun stuff. Help us grow as a team. That's all there is to it. Non-paid gig, but hey, we grow as a team. When we get there, we all eat. So we appreciate you guys for your interest and definitely look forward to you guys in the future for those of you who would like to join the IE Sports Radio team moving forward. 11 years in, only getting better and stronger as we go. Let's do it, Teran. Here we go, bro. High school football. What in the crap? Wow. Teran, we know Kahuku. We know this team. We know who they are. We know how good they are. They're good. They knocked off a couple of years ago. They knocked off Gorman, I think. They nearly knocked off Bosco. Or actually, they knocked off Bosco a couple of years ago, actually. And they almost – then Mater Dei came to play and beat them. But regardless, they're in for a near upset or an upset every year. I mean, this team is that good. Wow, dude. Was not expecting this game like this. It was a if you want to call it a barn burner, it was, but oh my gosh. Again, something I just was not ready for, but it was a good game despite. And Mater Dei, they struck first with a TD from Rad Hopkins to Gavin, looks like, how do you say his name? Honor, I believe. But Malachi Roby scored late in the fourth quarter to secure the win, but Kahuku's Madden Soleil, I believe, I won't butcher his name. USC commit had a key interception. Troy, I'm going to butcher this one, Matragari, I believe, and Rhino Auma cut the lead to 8-7 at one point in this game. I mean, it was a great football game, but regardless, Mater Dei, number one Mater Dei gets a scare versus Kahuku in Hawaii. 21-18. Number one escapes with the victory. How about this one, Teran?
Well, you got to remember last week, Mater Dei couldn't play a game because, unfortunately, Bishop Montgomery had to forfeit its game and whatnot. So, unfortunately, Mater Dei did have a little bit of rust, which I guess is understandable. Felt good to see Mater Dei back in the Santa Ana Bowl. I mean, Kahuku's good. Let's keep it a buck. They are a good team. let's not try to twist words. They are absolutely the real deal. It's good that Mater Dei is kind of getting a scare and they're not just blowing by everybody. It shows that they need to still clean up some things. They got a lot to work on going forward because obviously the schedule is only going to get tougher from here.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Kahuku really brought it. They brought their A game. They knew that they could go toe-to-toe with some of the big-time teams, especially from California. So I think for Mater Dei, it's just another case of they got a few things to work on. Their defense was stout. It's just that they got to clean up a lot of things, like clean up some penalties and whatnot. Otherwise, I think this Mater Dei team was pretty much perfect and on point for the most part. And overall, it was a great game between both teams.
It was a very good game. And thanks that Cuckoo came to play, man. These guys didn't come all the way from Hawaii. It gets to come all the way from Hawaii. I mean, these guys came to play. And you know what? You got to give them their flowers, man. They fought like hell. They're unranked, and these guys gave the number one team in the country a huge freaking scare. So this was big. You're right, a little rusty, but man, Mater Dei had a close call here because that would have been crazy to shake up the entire top 25. But I'm glad they're still running. I'm glad they're still number one out of Santa Ana, California. And a team right not too far from them in Bellflower also had themselves a close one last night, man. However, they're playing number two. I'm sorry, number two was playing number 4. St. John Bosco defeats number 4, St. Francis Academy out of Baltimore, Maryland, 21-14. Wow. Yeah. Braves quarterback Koa Malaulu, I believe I pronounce his name, threw 3 touchdowns, including the go-ahead to Carson Clark late in the game. St. Francis scored first on a 51-yard run by Jalen Burke, a 19-yard touchdown by quarterback Williams. So Bosco's Azelia Willieva intercepted the final drive to seal the victory. What a game, dude. Coach Negro's boys also gave him a scare last night. But, hey, they came out and won it. And just they balled when it mattered most against a very good football team in St. Francis Academy. How about this one, Teran?
Yeah, this game definitely lived up to the hype. And gotta give credit to St. John Bosco. They scored the last 14 points after they were down 14-7 going into that fourth quarter. So that's just incredible right there. A great game overall. Great little low-scoring affair. It felt like one of those old-school Big Ten football games. So I think for Bosco, their defense deserves a whole lot of credit for the win for the most part. And you gotta give credit to St. Francis Academy. They had to pretty much go from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. So I knew they weren't going to shy away from the challenge. I just felt that Bosco always just seems to find a way for the most part. So great game between two really good teams, and it was just an overall fun game.
It was awesome, dude. So, number 3, we're just keep rolling through these things. Number 3, Bishop Gorman defeating Lone Peak 35-14. Was this ever a question?
Well, actually, this game got called short. I have no idea why.
Weird.
But this was, I felt, expected. I mean, this is Bishop Gorman we're talking about. So, whatever reason why it was called short, I don't know why, but Gorman just played the role of Gorman.
Yeah, Gorman came out and played. The Gales got themselves another victory, looking good, man. Still number 3 in the country, still looking great. And yeah, they came in bald, man. So good job to those guys, seriously. And alrighty, next up, since number 4 played number 2, we can skip on ahead. Number 5, Grayson. Hey, they defeat Mallard Creek 63-13. Yeah, Teran, another one of those games, right?
Yeah, this was pretty expected. Grayson showed they had an offense, and they just did not look back.
No, they played well. And again, dude, we're going to see these guys in and around this top 10 all season long. I like what they got going on here, man. They're such a good football team. Like I said, they emerged late last year, kind of, and then they climbed up, but they emerged on that overall, on the top 25 radar. And these guys just kept climbing, man. So good football team here. Number 6, IMG Academy had themselves a bye week. I mean, was it a cancellation by another team who didn't want to play Bishop Montgomery? I'm just playing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say here. These guys just they're staying at number 6, obviously. But yeah, Did you hear anything that I didn't? Because I just thought it was a bye week, just up straight.
No, I mean, it's tough when you're an independent school and you're just one of the best teams in the nation, and that teams don't want to schedule you and whatnot. That was kind of the case with Modern Day when they had last year, when their head coach was hired late and they just couldn't get a game on time, a 10th game on time. So that was the thing.
Yeah, it's one of those deals there. But number 7, American Heritage lost to Chaminade Madonna 28-24. Wow, dude. Game-winning TD by Jansen Lopez, 4-star senior freshman, from freshman quarterback Malik Leonard, I believe, with 2:42 left. American Heritage led 24-14 behind quarterback, looks like Diabel, 5-star Texas pledge. Big names here, guys, at the high school level. And TDs to Jafar Jean Noel, I believe. So there you go, dude. American Heritage fallen. Chaminade Madonna rising. This was a huge Florida matchup.
I'm not too surprised to see Chaminade Madonna pulling off a win like that. I mean, Chaminade Madonna always has the athletes to help their team pull off a win like that. So, and I feel this was kind of the in-state rivalry between these two teams. So, not too surprising to see Chaminade Madonna pulling off this win. I just feel that Chaminade Madonna isn't like the Chaminade Madonna of years past. But that said, they're always able and capable of either hanging or taking down American Heritage.
And it's crazy because they're not even ranked, dude. I mean, we had them in almost a 3-way tie for national championship 2 years ago, and now they're not ranked. It's crazy. I'm saying Jeremiah Smith had a lot to do with that, I think, with them being so good. And now he's doing that in Ohio State. So regardless, though, Chaminade Madonna is still a giant, man. Number 8, Duncanville. Well, we talked about this one last week, dude. We talked about how South Oak Cliff, could they pull it off? They knocked out. They looked good last week. Could they go for it again this week and knock off Duncanville? Lightning did not strike twice for these guys, though. It just, it went over to Philadelphia and struck there. Regardless, and delayed the freaking game. But regardless, yeah, rough go for South Oak Cliff, man. But what a fight, dude. These guys, Duncanville opens their season. They look good. They look strong. Dude, South Oak Cliff was there for it.
Yeah, I thought South Oak Cliff really showed up to this one, and I thought they were strong for the most part. Unfortunately, Duncanville just had a slight edge over them, but gotta give credit to South Oak Cliff. They are not shying away from any challenge. So I think for Duncanville, I feel this was expected to see them win, but we also expected to see South Oak Cliff to put a little bit of a scare in a Duncanville.
Oh, I totally agree. And by the way, Teran, I don't know if you've noticed, but our third co-host is actually here in the house with us today. Blue is here. She's back there. She blends in with the couch. She just says really fast that, what's that? Oh, Duncanville are Panthers and cats always win. That's what she said. So, she's here for it, dude. She pulled for Duncanville, and well, they got the victory. So I guess cats are just the best, Aaron.
Yep, especially in that Chargers Chiefs promo where the cats were playing the piano and it was like do 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 do.
That was pretty cool. So there you go, Sarah.
Pretty awesome.
That was pretty sweet. So thank you, Blue, by the way, making her guest appearance here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. So number 9, Buford defeats Roswell 65-21. Again, Teran, these are just some of those games, right?
Yeah, that's expected. Pretty much. Come on. Was there any other doubt?
No. No, there was not. That's just one of those games. Number 10, St. Thomas Aquinas bouncing back. They defeated Columbus out of Miami 42-7. Again, bounce back game. St. Thomas Aquinas, they start off the season rough. Look who they played to start off the season in the first place. So a good little bounce back game for these guys, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely a bounce back win right there. Nice little road victory for St. Thomas Aquinas. They kept it rolling.
They did. Next up, dude, Mission Viejo takes on Folsom 53-14. Folsom's one of the best, seriously, aside from like De La Salle up there, they're one of the best freaking Northern California teams they're really, really good. And well, Mission Viejo just showed that they're really, really good too. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, and the crazy part is that Mission Viejo won without their wide receiver Vance Spafford, who is committed to Miami. I think they also won without another one of their top defensive players, but Mission Viejo just proves they have depth all over the place. And I just got, and also Chad Johnson was very complimentary to Folsom in the victory because Folsom has, I think their quarterback's going to USC. They've got a lot of D1 commits here and there. I think Mission Viejo just proved that they have just a lot of depth and whatnot. And Chad Johnson just runs a really good ship when it comes to his program.
He does. They look good, man. So here we go. Number 12, Sierra Canyon. Well, they got it done. Oh no, they'll be playing. Looks like Punahou, I believe.
Punahou, yeah.
Punahou on Saturday. Well, today actually. I mean, what do you think, man? I'm almost positive Sierra Canyon's going to get that win. But hey, could we see another Kahuku type deal here or no?
I mean, without Sierra Canyon's playing, I would find it hard to believe Sierra Canyon would lose a game like this. So I'll take the Trailblazers. I mean, Punahou, I think, didn't they lose? They lost to Kapolei. Yeah, they lost to Kapolei, which is one of the best teams in Hawaii, which actually did lose to a California team, Los Alamitos, which is just rolling all over the place. But I got Sierra Canyon winning.
Yeah, I think so too. They're a good football team. They're going to keep it going. But hey, the Hawaii schools, man, they're not to be taken lightly.
Right.
Number 13, Edna Carr. Well, they knocked off Archbishop Shaw 35-0. Yeah, they're the best in Louisiana for a reason, right?
Yeah, this isn't surprising at all. I mean, it was a home game for Edna Carr. What else do you want me to say?
Domination. So, one of those games, right? Number 14, Corner Canyon. They knock off Liberty of Peoria, Arizona. That is the next state down, 45-14. I mean, I don't think Corner Canyon is going to get a lot of competition this year. They look so good, man.
Yeah, this again, another not so surprising result. Corner Canyon is just on one. Not a lot is going to be stopping this team.
Yeah, they look really, really good. So hats off to those guys. Number 15, DeMatha out of Maryland. These guys, man, Hip-Hop Charter. Hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, 30-14 over that Philly team, man. DeMatha, from what I understand, they actually have like the most current athletes in the NFL right now, or close to it, next to like Mater Dei and a few other schools. So DeMatha pumps them out, man. And these guys looking good so far in their early season.
Yeah, again, another not so surprising result. DeMatha was at home. Emo Hep Charter, I'll give them credit. Mm-hmm. They put up a fight on the road against a top 15 team. My only thing is that you're facing DeMatha on the road. It's going to be an uphill climb, but a solid effort from Emo Tep.
Oh, agreed. Bergen Catholic, number 16 in the country, Matt, out of New Jersey. They defeat West Boca Raton 21-14. Hey, man, them Florida schools, no joke. And, well, Bergen Catholic almost had themselves a loss here. They had a Mater Dei kind of situation. But, anyway, overall, though, they look pretty solid, though. Nice little victory.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty solid as well. It's a good road test for Bergen Catholic, as that fourth quarter could have gone either way. But thankfully for Bergen Catholic, they were able to make the correct play to clinch the game. And honestly, I think Bergen Catholic is as solid as a rock. So, but again, West Boca Raton is not to be underestimated. They tried to pull within 7 after Bergen Catholic went up by 10, but it was to no avail.
Road. I say bro, but I don't know why I said road. But good, yeah, bro. Because what a game here. Good job for those guys, man. Number 17, Santa Margarita. Coach Carson Palmer defeating Highland out of Palmdale 45-13. I don't even know why Highland wants to play them, but okay.
I was a little puzzled why this was Santa Margarita's game. I guess they needed a filler and Highland wanted to be tested. So, I mean, I can't really get angry at this too much, or I can't really bash Highland too much. I mean, it's great that
they're not punks. They're
yeah,
not punks.
it's good that they were able to schedule Santa Margarita, but we all knew that Santa Margarita was going to win, even without Trent Mosley, who is out, and hopefully will be back by the time Santa Margarita plays Bishop Gorman.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, dude, this is another crazy one here. Just kidding. Number 18, South Lake Carroll defeats Hebron, I believe, 37 to 35 to 7. Again, I'm just going to keep on saying it. Another one of those games. Everyone's got to just have those games, right, where you schedule who you can, you play people, you play teams that are just willing to play. And, well, sometimes this is the result when you're one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah, this was, again, expected. I feel South Lake Carroll was going to roll for the most part. Nothing more needs to be said.
No, totally right. Number 19, Grimsley out of NC, of course, good old North Carolina. Yeah, these guys defeating East Forsyth 48-21. Again, here we go, Teran. Another one of those games.
The fact that East Forsyth actually put up 21 points is pretty impressive. On the road, mind you, but Grimsley was able to roll, and there was never a doubt.
No, and that's what we're looking at. A great football team here who's just playing who they can play. I just don't see it any other way, man. We have next up, number 20, North Crowley. They defeated DeSoto 34-27. Teran, these are two giants in Texas. They went head-to-head. This was a good football game.
Yeah, it's not surprising to see DeSoto hanging tough with North Crowley because DeSoto is a pretty darn good team from Texas, and pretty much like Chaminade Madonna, they're able to hang tough with some of the bigger and better teams, even when they're not ranked. But North Crowley was able to get the job done. A great Texas-sized match right here in Texas. Very good, but still a solid win for North Crowley.
It was definitely a Texas-sized victory, man. We got number 21, Corona Centennial, dropping a little bit this week, but they're taking on Bingham, one of the best schools of Utah, coming up. I don't know if that's 7 p.m. what time. I don't know if that's our time or mountain time or whatever they're playing today. What do you think, man? Will Football Factory get themselves a win tonight? Do you think Bingham will actually pull off I would call it an upset, but what do you think?
Yeah, Centennial should win. I mean, I can't imagine they'd want to get up off the mat following their loss against Santa Margarita. And good news is that Matt Logan is out of the hospital, and
Thank God.
There's nothing really wrong with him. So he's out of the hospital, and he's going to be back coaching.
Good, because they miss you, buddy. We all miss you out there, Coach Logan. So get out there, dude.
Yeah.
We miss you. So, all right, good. I'm glad to hear he's healthy. Number 22, Thompson out of Alabaster, Alabama defeats Tuscaloosa County 69-0. Wow. Yeah, that's it's
this wasn't surprising at all. This was expected.
They done blew the doors off this team, bro. I feel so bad for them. Wow. But again, these games happen. I mean, what do you do? So, whoa, tough one there. Number 23, Orange Lutheran. Okay, Teran. Basha led 24-0 at the half. Olu scored 24 straight in the second half to tie, but Joshua Gaines scored late to win it. Oh, what a stake in the heart. Olu, let this be a lesson. Never trail 24-0 at the half.
On the road as well. It just gets tougher to make a comeback. Man, I really feel bad for Orange Lutheran, but Bosch is pretty darn good. They're one of the better Arizona schools in the nation. The problem is it's so tough to gauge Bosch based on their first game, Brophy College Prep, and that team was well outside of the top 200 in terms of Arizona schools. And Orange Lutheran, obviously coming off of 2 wins, the win against Northwestern, and then they had a close win against Rancho Cucamonga. I know Rancho Cucamonga is obviously a good team in years past, but I don't think this is of years past. But that said, Orange Lutheran does deserve a lot of credit for making an amazing comeback, but I think all of us, I wouldn't say we drank the Kool-Aid when it came to Olu. I just think that we underestimated Basha because they're one of the best teams from Arizona, and Orange Lutheran going all the way out there, even though they do have a road win against Northwestern. I just feel that's a lot of travel for these young men, but still a solid effort from Olu, despite being down 20-0.
Agreed, Theron. Very good. Guys, you wanna pull for those guys. It's true because Olu, we talked about, man, they don't back out from nobody. They play everyone. They don't give a crap. They play everyone, and then they play the Trinity League.
Yep.
So this school, I don't care, man. I'm an Olu fan. I don't care. These guys, they do not back down. They're the true meaning of David in the Bible. They will face every Goliath out there, no matter what. Like they are. These guys are awesome, man. So number 24, Cass Tech. They took on Granville and had themselves a very, very, very close victory here at overtime, 31-28. How about that one?
Yeah, that was a pretty darn good battle, if you ask me. What a great game between Cass Tech and Granville. And Granville is the definition of they had nothing to lose in this game.
No.
They're facing a top 25 team. You're on the road. You just had fun and let the game try to come to you. But in the end, Cass Tech was able to pull out the win, but great fight from Granville.
It was amazing. Fabian Garza actually had the game-winning field goal in overtime. Carson Levitt and Julian Taylor scored 2 rushing touchdowns each as well for this team. So good job to those young men. And the number 25 man, Carrollton out of Georgia, defeated Lithia Springs 6-3. Okay.
Yeah, this was not overall surprising. 9 touchdowns.
This was jacked up. This was crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to think. Wow. Dang. Okay, well, this is again one of those deals, right? So, all right, Tim, we're gonna push along now into some 3C2A football, man, and we're just gonna kind of roll on from here because we can do that. Just continue to roll on. So, all right, Tim, let's go ahead and talk about this. The new updated top 25 right now. I mean, the tippy top right now, we do know that San Mateo is going to stay there. They look good. They look strong. They are every bit of number 1 right now. And, well, they deserve it. They got Riverside, Mount San Jacinto, Modesto, Butte, El Camino, Golden West, Ventura, San Diego Mesa, and Fullerton in that top 10. Following that, Saddleback, College Sequoias, Diablo Valley, Bakersfield, American River, Fresno City, Allen Hancock, Santa Rosa, Monterey Peninsula, and College of the Canyons. Then we have Sacramento City, Southwestern, San Jose City, Citrus College, and Sierra. So going into this real quick, we had a good game last night. Butte defeating Laney 38-30, looking pretty good. But I will say this. The good games today, we got 32 games on deck, but man, the ranked on ranks look good, or at least the ranked games today. Oh, they look good, Teran. There are some good ones. Number 2, Riverside, taking on number 7 at Golden West. Oh, gonna be fun. Number 4, Modesto, taking on number 18, Santa Rosa. Number 15, American River, taking on number 13, Diablo Valley. Number 17, Allen Hancock, taking on number 14, Bakersfield. Number 10, Fullerton, taking on number 8, Ventura. And number 9, San Diego Mesa, taking on number 3, Mount San Antonio. Teran, if there was ever a Christmas in September for football, this has got to be it.
Oh, yeah. I want to see what San Diego Mesa is all about when it comes to Mount Sac. It's good to see Fullerton kind of back on its high horse just because, well, we all remember what happened with Fullerton. There was this whole little fallout. There were sanctions and whatnot. Things got vacated and whatnot. Yeah. So good to see Fullerton rising back from the rankings. And Riverside, Golden West. This one is going to be pure cinema right here. Oh. This could possibly be an early make or break for a playoff spot. I really want to see what Riverside can do on the road against Golden West. For their sake, I hope they can put together a strong game because Golden West is no slouch. Riverside's got to come in and handle things like business.
Oh, they do. And I mean, look at last week, dude. I mean, last week we had some, I know I jumped right into this week, but obviously I wanted to go backwards really quick. I mean, look what happened last week, dude. And the ranked on ranks are pretty much for the biggest. I mean, we had some major stuff. Fullerton, obviously, they defeated Moore Park. Never mind. That wasn't ranked on ranked. I'm sorry. Number 16, Sequoias. They knocked off number 5, American River. Dude, they dropped them, man. The Titans, they rise. They get a huge victory here. American River, I don't know. They were good, but not that good. Huge win for COS there. San Mateo, 24-9 over number 16 Sequoias. The champions stay on top. but I don't know. Sequoias looked like they were in that game the whole time. I mean, I don't know. That was pretty huge. We have San Francisco. They were in at number 24. Now they're out because they lost to Santa Rosa, 38-41. Orange Coast, unfortunately, I know took that bump for number 23 Hancock. Sorry. Sorry there, Teran. But look what else, dude. Number 19, Diablo Valley. They knock off number 8, Fresno City, 10-3. Defense gets this one done, man. Number 19, Diablo Valley shuts these guys down, making a statement on the road. Huge victory there for those guys. Obviously, last week, Riverside, number 3, Riverside, knocks off number 18, Long Beach, 53-30. Still too many points. I don't like that from Riverside, giving up 30. But hey, first game is what it is. The Tigers roar. Number 3, Riverside lights up the scoreboard, taking down number 18, Long Beach at home, looking good. Then there was a couple others, man. I mean, obviously, number 7, Golden West came and took care of business right here down the street at Mount San Jacinto, man. Wow, 31-13. The Rustlers ride strong. Number 7, Golden West, just looked good on the road. They came poised, they came to play, and they did it. So those were like the big ranked games from last week. So now we look at these games and go, okay, now we can kind of see who's who. So yeah, Turn, looking back at those games, any other what are you thinking? Any other comments on these games today?
I think we're in for a great day of a 3C2A football, and I'm interested to see what Mount San Jacinto and Long Beach can do after a loss, as opposed to like Riverside and Golden West when what they can do after a win. So, but it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a lot of great matchups, and you said it best. We're going to see what some of these teams can actually do against other teams.
No, it's true. I mean, the game I have circled, obviously, Teran, I follow these guys close. I mean, I once a Tiger, always a Tiger, as an alum, as a former RCC Tiger myself, 15 years plus ago. But yeah, dude, this has just been I'm just so excited, dude. Like, I want to see this team. I just want to see them do well and do well under Coach Kraft's son. I want this team to look good. I want them to win. I want them to be good. So I'm just, I'm cheering for them. I got the major bias here, but Teran, I don't know. I just feel like today. If there's ever going to be a test, I mean, Golden West is a great football team, man. Today, this is my game of the day, game of the week for me. I can't see it any other way. These guys are going to go heads up today, and oh, it's crazy. It's the Inland Empire versus Orange County for sure, man, because that's your neck of the woods versus my neck of the woods. And I don't know, dude. I hope they can pull it off today. I really do. But Golden West, they're no punks, man.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough customer, especially since it's a home game for Golden West. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I know Riverside's gonna be heading over there in a little bit. I mean, this is awesome, man. It's awesome to see it.
It's a business trip.
It's a business trip, and boy, this is some business. This is gonna be a good football game, and yeah. So any other games, man? So let's go ahead. Let's run through a quick pick 'em. I'm down. So okay, Riverside, Golden West. I gotta take Riverside. Are you sticking with Orange County?
Nah, I'm gonna go with Riverside.
Oh boy, good old Teran. Oh, let's see, man. Let's see what happens here. All right, next up, we have number 4 Modesto at number 18 Santa Rosa. Are we both taking Modesto?
Yes.
I'm with you. Number 15 American River at number 13 Diablo Valley. This is a coin flip if I've ever seen one.
I'll take American River.
It's a good one. That's a good pick. They're I don't know. It's going to be a close one there. Let's see. Number 17 Allen Hancock, number 14 Bakersfield.
Give me Bakersfield.
That's a close one, but I think so as well. Okay, next one. Fullerton, number 10 Fullerton, number 8 Ventura. That is a good one, too.
Too long of a trip for Fullerton. Give me Ventura in a close one.
As much as I want to take those guys, I'm going to go Jackets. The Pirates look good.
Hornets.
Hornets. I'm sorry, Jackets.
It's okay.
Hornets.
It's okay.
They're both Bs, We had our run-ins with them in the past, Teran. All right. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know those RCC Fullerton battles back then, man. So no, but
Fullerton were bullies back then.
man, we facing those guys was not easy. We telling you, man, RCC, there's so much rivalry in SoCal, man, with football. The 3C2A is just rich in these rivalries and all the good stuff. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna go with it. So okay, so
and
yeah,
it's also Ventura's 100-year celebration.
oh crap! Oh, look at that. There you go. See, so Riverside
more
entries.
Motivation for the Pirates.
No, agreed. That's huge right there. So, okay, so really quick, my little takes on all these. Riverside enters with a high octane offense, standout offense. They look great, really good. Defense needs to get better, but they can pull this thing off. I agree. Modesto, they're at number 4. They look good. Santa Rosa pulled off a big upset last week. They did versus San Francisco, but I just don't see anything more than that. I think they're going to get that thing done. American River looks great. I don't know. This is a tough one. American River does not look great, actually. They look like crap because they dropped last week. Diablo Valley, I don't know. I might want to switch that one up. I think I'm going to go Diablo Valley winning this thing. They're going to ride the momentum. And American River, I don't know, maybe not. But then again, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe American River has a bounce back. That's a tough one for me. So I'll go American River. I don't know. Allen Hancock looks like they could possibly do this thing. I said Bakersfield earlier, but the tilt is surprisingly high in the rankings. Allen Hancock appears to be on the rise. Bakersfield looks to be dealing with pressure of the high rank. I don't know. This is a tough one. Could be an upset, though, by Allen Hancock, but I'm going to go Bakersfield. Again, Fullerton, I'm going to take those guys. I mean, the 100-year, that's pretty cool for Ventura, but Fullerton's offense tends to be explosive. So if they can replicate their 46-30 performance of week 1, they're a serious threat. Ventura is solid, but on the road, Fullerton, I don't know, might just outgun them. I'm not sure. And then, of course, the last game, San Diego Mesa and number 9, San Diego Mesa, and number 3, Mount San Antonio. Who you taking?
As much as I'd like to see San Diego Mesa pulling off this win, I got to go with Mount Sac. It's the safer pick, and travel's just too tough for San Diego Mesa. So give me the Mounties.
You smart man. Mount Sac is sitting at number 3 with a powerful home presence, although San Diego Mesa is ranked number 9 and earned a week 1 win. The mountain looks too steep to climb this week, dude, because those Mounties are at the top of it. Mount Sac should handle this one convincingly. Maybe not too convincingly, but I think they're better. I just think they're a better team. So anyway, all right, Teran, let's keep it pushing, man. NJCAA football coming your way, y'all. First things first, last week. Wow. I mean, wow, we had some goodies, man, last week. I mean, I just kind of not overlook, but look at some of these games here. Obviously, we've seen Butler. They were 13. They knocked off Northeastern Oklahoma A&M 27-20. Pretty good. Butler's quarterback didn't even look the greatest. He only went 6 for 10 and got 77 yards and 1 touchdown. But I mean, overall, wow. Snow College, man, these guys defeated Highland in Kansas 37-6. Snow came out looking pretty good. Georgia Military, they came out to play, and well, it didn't go their way. Iowa Western, the Reavers came out and just did their thing at home, 39-20. Those Reavers, man, are just something else. So right now, current ranks, top 15 ranks, courtesy of NJCAA.com. We got from 1 to 5, Hutchinson, Iowa Western, Northwest Mississippi, Navarro, and Snow. Then to the top 10, we have Garden City, Copia Lincoln, Tyler, Mississippi Gulf Coast, and Georgia Military. And then rounding out top 15, we have Kilgore, Trinity Valley, Lackawanna, Iowa Central, and Butler out of Kansas. So looking up at this week, man, we already had some games on Thursday. Mississippi, Northern Mississippi, they were number 3, and well, they look really good. They defeated East Central 29-10. They handled business at home. They controlled the game from start to finish. Offensive efficiency was just huge in this one, and they just dominated. Northeast Mississippi also played. They defeated Southwest Mississippi 35-21. Defense just helped secure the victory in that one, and Northeast Mississippi pulled off a solid road win, scoring early and holding off a late comeback attempt there. So Mississippi Gulf Coast, number 9, defeated Mississippi Delta uh 58-7. Wow. Golf showing their dominance. It was a huge offensive showing in this one. East Mississippi, the original Last Chance You defeated Hines. I don't know how you say it. Hinds. Defensive battle here, a narrow victory. A win's a win. Big victory there for Eastern Mississippi. Pearl River took on Itawamba. And, well, that was weird. But 48-42, very crazy offensive game. Both teams came out and balled. Good game there. Jones College defeating Coahoma 51-20. Also, Copia Lincoln, number 7, knocked off Holmes 30-13. And Tyler, number 8, they took on Snow, number 5. And Tyler pulled off a road upset over number 5, Snow College. Key plays included defensive stops and efficient offense, man. Efficient offensive drives to limit Snow scoring. So this will shake up the rankings for sure. And, well, there you have it, man. So, and then moving forward really quick, man, Garden City will be taking on Navarro today. We have here Independence taking on Northeast Oklahoma. A&M College, Monroe taking on Trinity Valley. So there's a lot of those games, but I do want to get to the biggest games here and just kind of talk about like the ones that we should be looking for. Number one thing, dude, Garden City at number 6 taking on Navarro at number 4. That's a regional 14 class right there, man. These top 10 going to be top 10 implications in this game for sure. Likely a marquee game of week 2. Trinity Valley, ranked number 12, be taking on Monroe. Ranked versus unranked. Pick your poison. I'm just kidding. Hutchinson, number 1, taking on New Mexico Military. Hutchinson hasn't played yet. They're 0-0. So this is their first test. A win will solidify their number 1 ranking, of course, and a loss could shake up the poll. And I guess there's another game to watch: Cisco and Coffeyville. While not a top 15 game, Coffeyville often impacts rankings if they beat a ranked team like Cisco. So actually, yeah, they are ranked. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. But anyway, Teran, there you go. Any thoughts on the NJCAA?
I will say Tyler's win over Snow is not that big of an upset. I think that's a great win for them.
Ooh.
I just feel that Tyler is just capable of pulling off big wins like that against a team like Snow. So that's a great win for them. And it's not ultimately surprising that that's a win, a big win right there, or an upset.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. Dang, Terran's calling him out today. All right. Well, there you have it, dude. Good stuff there. But again, let's see what happens. Today, who you got? If we got to pick some games, man, the big ones. Garden City, number 6, taking on number 4, Navarro. This is a good one. Oh, my gosh, what a fun game here. This is definitely the game of the day. If we got to pick a game, none other is going to stand out. These are 2 top 10 teams, nearly a top 5 battle here. But, yeah, Garden City on the road, Navarro, one's coming from Kansas to Texas today. What do you think?
I'm going to take Navarro or Navarro. I think it's pronounced Navarro, like Navarro Bowman.
Yeah, it was crazy because our very own, interestingly enough, our very own Jason Hicks here, our DFW insider, he played there. And he says, yeah, dude, we pronounce it Navarro. I'm like, what?
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Way. I was like, get out of here. That crowd. I was calling it Navarro for years. He was like, yeah, dude, it's pronounced Navarro. I was like, oh, I feel like an idiot.
Okay, we're just all used to Navarro Bowman.
Right?
So, yeah, I'll take Navarro.
Yeah, dude, this is going to be a football game. So, yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I feel like Garden City's gonna. Golly, this has the potential to be like, I don't know. I am so excited for this one today. I wish we can. I hope it's broadcasted somewhere on the website. But yeah, man, this is going to be a fun game. But I'm going to take Navarro as well. I think this will be a really, really good one. Early test for these teams, man. The NJCAA just comes out swinging. That you get some great football early on here. So looking forward to it, man. And I guess just for fun, we can poke around at the other games really quick. Obviously, I think Trinity Valley, number 12, is probably going to stomp out Monroe. And Hutchinson, I mean, again, New Mexico Military, it's been, 3-4 years since they won the national championship. But I'm pretty sure the new team in town, Hutchinson, the Blue Dragons, I'm pretty sure they're going to probably win this thing.
Yeah, Hutchinson will win.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then, of course, we have Cisco and Coffeyville. That's a tough one, man, but I'm going to go Coffeyville.
I'll say Coffeyville too.
Right? I want to say
I
Cisco,
think it's the
but
safer pick.
me too. I'm with it, dude. So on to Division 3, man. Oh, we're here. This is it. We're ready for kickoff, man. The poll, I guess, stood from, I look at the website, and the poll stood as it did from last year. So okay, but we did have one game last night, actually, where Randolph-Macon actually played Dickinson and defeated them 48-34. So Randolph-Macon's offense came out firing, putting up 48 points. This shows that they're ready to compete in the ODAC this year. Dickinson gave them a fight. 34 points isn't an easy tally to let up. So RMC's defense, may still need some fine tuning. So preseason context, I guess, for this one is Randolph-Macon was ranked number 21. So this win is in line with the expectations. They are. They'll likely look to move up if they keep putting up these types of performances. So really good stuff there. And then, of course, this week, man, here we go. Kicking off Division 3 today. Well, we got some good ones here. We got some not so good ones. And let's just take a look. Johns Hopkins will take on Ithaca. Number 3, Johns Hopkins takes on Ithaca. But ranked unranked, Grove City, number 23, taking on SUNY Cortland, the champions from 2 years ago at number 10. Huge game here. Grove City is underdog, but at 23, I don't know if they're that much of an underdog. So next up for ranked unranked, Wheaton, Illinois at Mount Union, number 17 at number 2. Biggest ranked on ranked game of the week. Mount Union is almost always dominant, but Wheaton has a chance to test them early. This is likely a marquee matchup for this week for sure. I would call it the number one matchup of the week. Number 9, Wisconsin Platteville. Number 15 takes on number 22, Aurora. Potentially a close game. Platteville is a slight favorite, I think, but Aurora is home and could make some interesting, plays. Like it could make the game interesting, is what I was trying to say. Sorry. And there you really have it. Those are like my big ones. But yeah. So anyway, anything for Division 3 before we make our picks?
Nothing too big. I mean, if you're in the orange area, Chapman is playing number 6 Hardin-Simmons. I don't know how often they play ranked opponents outside of like the playoffs, but if you're in the area, to all my California peeps, that's your game right there.
Damn, I feel sorry for Chapman. Wow, that sucks. Hey, I mean, it's cool that they're playing them, but oh my gosh, wow, okay.
That's punching way above your weight.
Hey, you know what? I give them a ton of wow, they got heart, man.
Yeah, give them credit. They have the guts to schedule an opponent like that.
Wow. And who is he again?
Chapman.
Yeah,
playing Hardin-Simmons. Number 6 Hardin-Simmons.
Yeah, Hardin said, ooh, no. Oh boy, that's gonna be a mountain to climb today. But hey, let's see what happens. That's a good football game. I mean, I would hope, but let's go Chapman. But yeah, there's Teran's neck of the woods over there in Orange County. Wow, that's a good one. But all right, Teran, let's pick the big ones here. Number 23, Grove City at Cortland. Number 10, SUNY Cortland. What you think?
I'm taking Cortland.
Yeah, I think Grove City will be a good fight here, but yeah, if I gotta pick a favorite for here, Cortland, they're going to move from the championship a couple years back. They're strong, they're good. All right, number 17, Wheaton, Illinois, taking on the Mount Union Purple Raiders at number 2.
This one's going to be fun, but I got to go with Mount Union to be safe.
Yeah, I learned even in the Stag Bowl, even if they lose, just kidding, picking against Mount Union is not really advised. These guys, man, they come to play. This is one of the best. I swear, I wish I could see them in Division 2. I know they can knock off a lot of Division 2 teams. Honestly, dude, Mount Union's so good. I seriously think they could probably take on some lower FCS schools and either win or put up a hell of a fight.
Exactly.
These guys are good. Like, they are a very well coached team. They're so talented. So there you have it. All right. And then one more. Wisconsin Platteville, number 15, taking on Aurora, number 22. Like I said, I feel like the slight edge is to Platteville, but dude, Aurora, we've seen this team in and around the tournament so many times, man. This could actually be a really good game today.
Oh man, yeah, you
I
took the words
know.
right out of my mouth. I'll take Platteville just to be safe, but it's going to be an ugly game, and it might come down to being a one-score game.
I agree. That's very, very a plausible thing to say there. I think that's actually pretty strong stuff. So yeah, man, big time stuff there. I got to go Platteville as well. Should be a good game there. But Aurora, man, could make this a good one. So all right, man, off to Division 2. We're just moving on through the show now. Division 2, man. All right, so last week, whoa, we had some crazy stuff, man. Did we not? Ferris State, they cruised. Number 1, Ferris State cruised past Pittsburgh State 34-17 at home, asserting their dominance early in the season. Sorry, my notes. Number 11, West Florida, they handled number 14, Lenore Ryan 48-21 at home. Convincing win there. Number 6, Grand Valley demolished Lincoln, Pennsylvania, 45-9, just showing how powerful that offense is and how good their defense is too. We have number 4, Minnesota State rolling over Northwest Missouri, 38-14. Number 7, Colorado State Pueblo, CSU Pueblo shut down South Dakota Mines, 43-0. Their defense clearly firing on all cylinders. Number 12, Angelo State upset number 20, Fort Hays, 28-7 on the road, making a strong start for the team. Then, of course, number 8, Western Colorado beat West Texas A&M, 45-28 at home. Combining offense and defense effectively, just doing their thing. Some close contests for you real quick. Number 17, Valdosta State narrowly defeated Clark Atlanta, 31-28 on the road. Number 16, Augustana edged out Missouri Western 30-26 at home. Number 23, West Alabama won a competitive road matchup against Fort Valley 27-17. And of course, Delta State also won a tight game over number 22, upset alert, Central Missouri. So that was good. And I guess a couple other notable wins you got here. Number 3, Central Oklahoma. They dominated Permian Basin, UT Permian Basin, 34-14. Number 15, Indianapolis handled Marion of the NAIA. They're number 23 in the NAIA, by the way, Marion University, 45-21. And the Michigan Tech actually got past number 19, Bemidji State. So yeah, dude, I mean, there was Division 2 last week. Any standouts to you there?
No, I think everything was like pretty standoutish. I like the West Alabama Fort Valley matchup. I got to see some of that on TV, and I thought that was a very darn good matchup.
That is a good one. I like that game a lot. That would, man, some of these D2 games, I'm telling you, man, that's why these lower ranks were the best. So currently right now, I know I feel bad I skipped over D3. Well, not really, but yeah. So Ferris State, Harding, Minnesota State cuts down Grand Valley, Colorado Pueblo, Western Colorado, West Florida, Slippery Rock, and Angelo State. That is your current top 10. Right now, dude, getting into this week. So big ones. Number 18, California University. Out of sorry. This is huge. This was Thursday, by the way. Sorry. Thursday. At number 18, California defeating number 21, Charleston, 23-19 at home. A close win for California University, showing resilience in a tight matchup. Yeah, number 25, Ashland. They edged IUP 13-9 on the road. A low-scoring but solid victory there. Number two, Harding dominated Northwest Oklahoma 49-7 on the road. A statement win that could reinforce their top-tier status. And the number 4, Kutztown. They absolutely overwhelmed Assumption 51-14 on the road. A convincing win, showing their strength in the top 5. And then upsets and these crazy surprises we keep on saying. Number 6, Colorado Pueblo, man. Colorado State Pueblo, they fell to Fort Hays 36-35 at home. A major upset and a nail-biter there. And number 11, Ochita Baptist, lost to East Central 24-22. Another tight game that could shake up the top 15. So there you go, man. Crazy stuff here top 5 teams like Hardy and Cutsdown look dominant. CSU Pueblo and Ochita Baptist suffered surprising losses that could affect the rankings in the next poll. California, Pennsylvania, and Ashland posted important wins to stabilize their positions in the rankings. So any thoughts on those crazy games?
Yeah, that was, I've been meaning to talk about the CSU Pueblo Fort Hays matchup. That was a crazy game right there. Absolutely insane. Amazing win for Fort Hays. Same can be said for East Central. A great win right there, especially at home, mind you. So great 2 wins right there, especially against top 15 opponents for Fort Hays and East Central. That right there was incredible.
That was huge, right? I mean, you look at these games and go, like, I'm telling you, man, this is why you love the lower rankings too. You know, I mean, you never know, and you never know who can pop out of these lower schools. Cecil Shorts, Division III, Mount Union. You have I don't know, Tyreek Hill, West Alabama.
Yep.
I'm just saying, you never know who can pop out at these games, man, or these at this level. So awesome stuff here. I think my biggest thing was like, wow, like Ochita Baptist too, dude. Like this is they're a pretty good school, man. I don't know. I don't think they saw this coming. I mean, no one did, obviously, but I don't know. Sometimes, man, you just think you have these games. You know what I mean? Like you really think you have some of these games in the bag, and I've been guilty of that myself. You know, and with teams I've been on in the past. I mean, you swear sometimes you're like, there's no way we're losing this game, and you go out there and you play, and before you know it, it's the 4th quarter, and you're like, it's a tie game. You know, or you know, like it's crazy to think like. So I've learned never underestimate. Obviously, that's a golden rule of life, but yeah, man, sometimes sometimes you just never know. So I will definitely say though, that CSU Pueblo game, oh my gosh, to me that's got to be the upset of the week in Division 2.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. We're going to talk about the games coming forward right now, but oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, so good stuff there. Let's take a look moving forward here of what we're going to see. Whoops. I just lost my place. All right, Darren. So here we go. Coming on up in Division 2, we have ourselves some good ones today. And, well, here it is. These are some of the ranked on ranks. Actually, where are they at? There we go. So notable top 5 teams, obviously. We have Ferris State, Minnesota State, Grand Valley, Cutsdown, and CSU Pueblo. They're all playing winnable games. CSU Pueblo, they fell off, obviously. That was a winnable game for them, but they didn't. But top 25 versus top 25, we have number 12, Pittsburgh State, at number 17, Central Oklahoma, potentially the most significant impact of the rankings here, because we're going to see someone go up and down. FCS, actually, there's an FCS test for Central Washington, because Central Washington is going to be taking on Montana, the Grizzlies. So this will be a tough matchup and could affect their position, even if they kept it competitive. So, and then potential upsets, I honestly think UT Permian Basin, Valdosta State, and Angelo State, and even West Alabama are all road games, which could, yield to surprises. But today's games, we got number 1, Ferris State taking on Lake Erie. Number 3, Minnesota State taking on Minot State. Number 5, Grand Valley taking on Black Hill State. And then just going forth again to the ranked on ranked. Let's go ahead and start picking them, Teran. Number 12, Pittsburgh State, at number 17, Central Oklahoma. What do you think?
Give me Pittsburgh State.
Yeah, I think so too. The Gorillas look good. They look strong. I think this is a team that can come out and play and get some things done early. So, but again, you never know these crazy upsets, man. So, all right. And next one down the line. Actually, that's the only ranked on ranked of the week. I thought there was another one, but there's not. So that's got to be the one. But the other ones I saw, potential upsets there and everything. But still, man, we got some great football coming our way. Let's keep it pushing, man. Division 2. Anything else for Division 2 before we close it out?
I think that is it. Southern Oregon and Western Oregon are facing one another. Southern Oregon is from the NAIA, and Western Oregon is from NCAA Division 2.
These two go back and forth, man. I always say, and that's what it always is.
The true battle for Oregon.
And it's fun because we get a crossover here again, and NAIA very comparable to NCAA Division 2. So, Teran, let's roll on into last week, dude, because wow, the NAIA, man, last week NAIA was pretty crazy. Let's take a look here. Good morning to our boy, Mr. Brian Francione.
Hey, Brian.
Good sir. Let's keep it pushing on here into the NAIA. And here we go. Number 15, Indianapolis. And number 23, Marion. What a game, man. Big victory here for Indianapolis. 45-21. Big road win for Indianapolis, showing that they can handle ranked opponents. Lindsey Wilson knocked off number 10, Texas Wesleyan. A huge upset. Lindsey Wilson wasn't even ranked, but they took down a top 10 team. Number 10, Montana Tech. Wow. They knocked off number 5, Montana Western. Montana Tech rises with a solid home win over a top 5 team. Number 13, Dickinson State. They got a nice victory over Valley City State, 30-15. And then that was really it for the ranked on ranked games, man. So for that day, at least for last week. Then obviously we talked about last week, the biggest games, and we'll just get on over to those. Ranked on ranked last week in the NAIA. Number 20, Campbellsville defeated number 24, St. Francis of Indianapolis or Indiana, 31-28 in the nail biter. Campbellsville exits out St. Francis for a road upset in that one. And then, of course, the big dogs, man. We talked about these games. I think we picked one right and got one wrong, Darren. Number 4, Benedictine knocked off number 3, Morningside. Oh my gosh, 38-34. Huge top 5 clash here. Benedictine wins a thriller at home, shaking up the standings early. And then, of course, we get a game that we were waiting for as well. And, that was our other top. Where is it at? I lost my notes. And there are my notes. There they go. Everything was going so well, and now they just completely disappeared. Anyway, it was the Grandview game. But regardless, yeah, dude, good stuff there. First things first, before we get on into the other game that I completely lost, your thoughts. Did we what a game there for Morningside, right? Losing that one there.
Yeah, that one was an instant classic right there. That might be a early candidate for game of the year, and it does not get any better than that when it comes to those two facing one another. Lindsey Wilson pulling off that upset. I don't think that's too surprising, just because I think back in a few years ago they were actually pretty darn good, if you ask me. I just feel they kind of fell off, so I think they're just trying to pick up the pieces, and they're trying to get up off the mat.
Agreed, dude. Agreed. Big shout out to our boy Marcus Los, great in the chat. Good sir. Thank you for jumping on in, man. And no, agreed, Teran. And I found the other game, dude. Number 2, Kaiser. I'm an idiot. Number 2, Kaiser knocked off number 6, Indiana Wesleyan, 38-31. Close matchup, but Kaiser holds strong on the road, showing their resilience. Championship level resilience, really. That was the game. So we picked Kaiser correctly, but we did not pick Morningside because Benedictine defeated Morningside. So there you go, Teran. I mean, yeah. So both of those games, again, what do you think?
Yeah, that Kaiser Indiana Wesleyan, that one was also pretty darn good as well. And thankfully, you all could watch the replay of it. Indiana Wesleyan wasn't going to go away without a fight, and no. Kaiser needed they scored with like less than 4 minutes to go, and it was a 70-yard touchdown run. So, man, Indiana Wesleyan's is gonna probably look back on the film, and thought our run defense needs to stop looking like complete dog water.
Almost looking like that Newport Harbor, Marietta Mesa.
Nope, that's it. That's the end of the show.
Poor Teran. Teran's leaving.
I'm kidding.
Oh, poor Teran. Well, yeah, dude, it's been something, man. I'll tell you. This is wow. What a season so far. But yeah, Teran. So today we got some goodies, man. We really do got some fun ones, some ranked on ranked coming on up. Kind of interesting here. The top 25 poll won't be updated for like a week.
They always do this with every sport. I think it's like every 2 weeks they update the poll.
So they're like staying, but then I think it's gonna be weekly after that. I don't know. It's weird, but regardless. So today, man, ranked on ranked. Here it is. Number 4, Benedictine taking on number 1, Grandview. Okay, that's a good one. Are we taking the safe number 1? Benedictine already knocked off a giant in Morningside. Is that a lesson learned that maybe we should go with Benedictine? Or do you think, no, Grandview's number 1 for a reason? They're the returning national champions. This is a tough one, dude. This is a very tough one.
You know what? Screw it. I'll take Grandview. I know it'll be tough for them to take on a Benedictine team, but I think Grandview will just edge out the win. And yeah, Grandview is number one for a reason.
Dude, I get you. That's a good game there. I agree. If Benedictine wins any more game, if they win this game, I'm picking them the rest of the season.
They got to be number one after this next week.
There's no way they can't be. I agree. Number 25, Carroll versus number 11, Montana Tech. This is another ranked-on-ranked game in the Frontier Conference. A big test for Carroll after their shutout win last week. Montana Tech already beat a top 5 team in Montana Western. They look red hot. Who are you taking? Number 25 or number 11?
I got to go with number 11 just to be safe, especially since they're at home.
That's not an easy one, dude. This is not an easy game.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Montana Tech's on the road, so give me Montana Tech. But regardless, this one should be actually be pretty good. It's a nice in-state rivalry.
It is. This is a very good one. Oh my gosh, I wish we could watch these darn games, man. But we can. We see we got to find them. But yeah, so that's going to be the game right there. That's my game. So those two right there. They said number 4 Benedictine at Grandview, number 1 Grandview, and number 11 Montana Tech at number 25 Carroll. So these are going to be some good ones, man. Grandview comes into this one the unanimous number 1 in the country. Preseason favorite, obviously. Benedictine, they said they just defeated Morningside in a close one there. It just looks good. So really, I think the key matchup for me is going to be Grandview's defense versus the Benedictine pass attack. Grandview is known for their for being disciplined and physical, while Benedictine has a balanced offense that could put up points against powerhouse teams, kind of like last week. So Benedictine can protect their quarterback and keep Grandview's defensive front at bay. They'll have a shot to pull off back-to-back upsets. I really think they can do it, but I'm still going to go with the Vikings. This should be a fourth quarter battle. Grandview has the edge at home. You just mentioned that, but Benedictine just proved that they can take down elite teams. I'm going to go 31. If I got to give a score to this, I'm going to go 31-27. Let's go. See if the Vikings hold on. But that's going to be a close one. And then for the second game, man, number 11, Montana Tech, and number 25, Carroll. Look, a huge early season Frontier clash for these two. Frontier Conference clash, that is. Montana Tech, we talked about them. They already knocked off Montana Western. They look good. Carroll opens their season with a 20-0 shutout over Montana State Northern. But this will be a much tougher test. So Montana Tech's run game versus Carroll's defense. This has, I don't know, the makings of a great game. The Tech has a punishing ground attack. They wore down Western last week, and Carroll takes pride in a tough defense. So whichever one controls the line of scrimmage, honestly, I'm going to go with this. So if I got to go, I'm going to say Montana Tech wins this one 28-17. So good games there, dude.
I think Montana Tech wins 24-17, and then I'll go Grandview winning 31-28 over Benedictine.
That is a good one. This is a good one. I really wish, I'm telling you, man, we got to watch these. I wish we can find, man, this is going to be a good game. But yeah, this is probably.
Benedictine and Grandview aren't going to be streaming. It's just live stats, which I think is dumb. And same with Montana Tech and Carroll.
Damn it.
Maybe they have a streaming service on their website, but they would have probably put the link on the NAI website. But I guess it can't hurt to just check the websites.
Yeah, we'll find it. I mean, hopefully we can. But dude, these are the games I really want to watch. So there are some games where I can give a crap about, like in the higher divisions. This is football, man. These guys are coming to play football. So, I just wish I could see these games, man. So, all right, we'll see if we can find them today, man. But all right, Teran, let's go ahead and move forward, man. Like I said, we're already past the hour and a half mark here. So let's get it into the FCS, and then we'll roll into some FBS, and then, of course, finish off with some NFL. So these ones aren't going to take very long, dude. The FCS is just, we got cupcakes and shortcakes and Twinkies and ding dongs and ho-hos and zebra cakes and I'm sorry. I just, we went full on hostess right now. I'm sorry. I'm a fat guy who knows his snacks. I'm sorry. But what I will say, Teran, is the FCS and FBS is nothing to watch right now. It's just annoying. I don't really even know what to say here. I really don't. We have the preseason poll, obviously your top 10, North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Tarleton State. It's just been amazing coming up from Division II. They're playing so damn good. I love it. Montana State, UC Davis, South Dakota, Illinois State, Rhode Island, Incarnate Word, and Montana. So, I mean, cool. There you go. Last week, there were some clunkers. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were some good games last week. I think we saw, let me think. Obviously, Tarleton State stunning the Army was freaking sweet. Seeing that happen. Poor Army. But I don't know. I mean, crazy. But this week, I think the biggest one for us, for sure, is going to be, and I hope you're excited for this one. Oh, wait a minute. I lost it. And there it goes. Cool. All right. Ranked on ranked for this week, man. We're gonna see some moving around actually this week. So this is pretty crazy. FBS versus FCS. We're going to see some more. We got Eastern Washington, Boise State. We already saw that one, I think, yesterday. Grambling at Ohio State, Jackson State at Southern Miss, UC Davis at Washington, Cupcakes, whatever. But we're actually going to have, like I said, FCS versus Division II, American International, and Central Connecticut, Lincoln, Pennsylvania. That's D2 versus, that FCS as well. Duquesne, New Haven, taking on Mercyhurst. That's pretty cool. Truman State. Actually, those are two D2 schools. Truman State and Butler here. We got, let's see, those are all D2s. I mixed up my stuff here as well. But okay, so Western Georgia, they're transitioning from Division 2 to Division 1, actually, FCS, but still playing non-conference versus Nichols. So that's a little bit different. We see here, let's see. No, not really more. Okay, so FCS versus Division 3 are actually a couple Division 3 opponents. This is crazy.
Is Eastern Washington and FCS?
I think that they're in FCS. Yes, with the red turf.
Oh, wait! They already played yesterday. I'm sorry.
Yes.
By the way, that matchup was actually the Battle of the Turf. So obviously, we all know Boise State has the Smurf turf, but Eastern Washington has
red.
The Crimson turf. So this was kind of the battle of the turf teams, which were in search of their first win. So there you go. I just want to throw that out there just because I was scrolling on Instagram and then I saw something. It's like the battle of the turf teams. It's like,
you're good. So we have some crazy stuff. We got some crazy stuff going on, dude. This is crazy. Thomas More College. They used to be NAIA, then Division 3. Now they're transitioning again.
The Tommies.
They're, I don't know what they are now, but they're playing Dayton today. So I don't even know where their transition is right now. But this is pretty crazy. Warner University, NAIA, is taking on Stetson, which is pretty cool too. So, dude, I'm loving the transitions and the moves. I just wish we got more of a heads up on this. But regardless, today's biggest and best ranked game, I think, in the FCS. Number 2, South Dakota State taking on number 4, Montana State. This was the national championship a couple of years back. Who are you taking?
Oh, man. This one is pretty tough.
Jacks or Bobcats? Oh, yeah.
I'll take the Jacks just to be safe.
Yeah, that's a toughie. But, oh, dude, I love that game. That's the game. That's the game. We have to go no further. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna say, as much as I would like to see the Bobcats pull off crazy upset, the Jacks are too good. I'm gonna go Jacks in this game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Jacks.
That's the safer pick.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think I'm looking at the time. I don't want to go too far into this, but okay. So here we go. Screw it. I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to try to go really, really, really fast. This game, it's a rivalry history, right? They've met 4 times this decade. They played in 2021, 22 in the semifinals, and again in the regular season in 23. I don't know. South Dakota, they won those games. They also played in the championship a couple years back. I mean, this is a good game. 29, maybe 27, 30, 27. Jacks win this game, I feel that this is going to be nearly like, these are two teams who almost mirror each other. So this is going to be a fun one. So there you go. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. I know we're coming up on time pretty soon here, so we really got to roll. But moving forward, man, to the FBS again, like I said, we got lots of cupcakes going on right now, and it's just one of those deals. So I guess we'll just kind of roll quick through this one and then get to the NFL. But yeah, dude. Wow. Okay, so last week we seen some stuff happen, right? Obviously, Texas goes down. The dogs were barking, and boy, the big dogs, Ohio State, took down Texas. I mean, I don't even know. That was a crazy one. I mean, obviously they're going to be number one, right? LSU, they jumped to number 3 after beating Clemson. They look good. Miami, they soared, knocking off freaking Notre Dame. Florida State, they knocked off Alabama. What the hell? I mean, Utah, they cracked top 25 now with a strong road win over UCLA. South Carolina returned to the top 10. It's the first time since 2013. Landing at number 10. Texas dropped to number 7, like I thought they probably would, because for some reason, whenever somebody lost in the BCS at number 1, the number 1 was defeated, they would always fall to number 7. I don't know why, if that's just like standard where they go. And Alabama's fall puts them at 21, which is their lowest ranking in 17 seasons. So wow. All right, Teran, give me your thoughts on any and all of those if you'd like.
Yeah, last week was crazy. I mean, we both thought that Texas was going to win just because Texas wanted revenge on Ohio State. They didn't look good. They just did not look good offensively. LSU under Brian Kelly, who is infamous for not winning season openers, they wound up winning against Clemson, which was very surprising. Notre Dame, I'm surprised they laid a goose egg, but I guess Miami, they showed what they could actually prove, but I'm still not 100% sold on them. And then Florida State, I think they won like 1 or 2 games last year.
Yes.
And now they pulled off a top 10 win against a very good Alabama team. I mean, I'm going to be honest, though. Alabama, why did they not run the ball? They have a lot of good running backs in years past, like Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Jalen Warren, and so on and so forth. Like, why are they not running the ball? Like, gotta get that run game going. So, Kalen DeBoer, I don't know what you're doing over there. You left Washington just to take the Alabama job. Now I fear he might want to go back to Washington.
Screw this.
This is what you get for getting lost in the sauce and taking being a little fish in a big pond as opposed to maybe being a big fish in a big pond.
Money, 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 money.
I guess he also didn't want to deal with the Big Ten bogus and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. This was crazy. But I have a very, very important question for you, Teran. This is obviously a funny question because, well, I don't care if they won. Teran, is the U back?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on it. They had 1 win, so be it. Notre Dame, more often than not, has one of these bleh games. I mean, so I'm not too sold. They'll find a way to poop the bed, and we'll all have a nice hearty laugh.
We will. Hearty har. I don't see it. I don't know, dude. I just don't see it either. They beat Notre Dame. Cool. Good old Catholics versus convicts, old school rivalry renewed, if you will. Look, dude, I just don't see it. They're good. They're a good football team. They produce Cam Ward. Let's see what he can do this weekend. I don't know. But at the end of the day, dude, I just don't see it. Until these guys win a national championship or they look even closer than they have been, I just don't see it. They played cupcakes like crazy. What was it last year? I mean, we were bagging on these guys. I'm not hating on the U. I'm just stating the obvious. So whatever, we'll see. So all right, Darren. We had yesterday some games, obviously Louisville over James Madison, Northwestern over Western Illinois, Maryland over Northern Illinois, and Boise over Eastern Washington. Cupcakes. I mean, my gosh, did somebody order cupcakes? I think they did. So, all right, Darren. Well, ranked on ranked games this week. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Make some picks. Number 15, Michigan at number 18, Oklahoma. Who are you taking?
Man, it's so tough to really gauge both Michigan and Oklahoma because both these teams played cupcakes. I'm gonna probably regret this, but I'm taking Michigan. And yeah, I think Michigan is better than Oklahoma. I don't think Oklahoma is all that great. Just give me the Wolverines in a close. Well, actually, is it played at Oklahoma?
Yep.
You know what? Screw it. Give me Oklahoma. Michigan
Boomer.
struggles outside of the big house.
Boomer.
I'm sorry. As much as I like Michigan, I know Mike Harbaugh is from Michigan, but I've seen Michigan play outside of the big house. They look like a deer in headlights. Give me the Sooners.
I completely agree with you on that one. Boomer Sooner all day. Then we got Iowa.
Now watch Michigan blow out.
I know.
Sorry about that.
So you're good. The Cy-Hawk game, Iowa and Iowa State. I want to see the Hawkeyes look good, but I'm pretty sure Cyclones will win that game. What do you think?
Iowa State. I think that's kind of the safer pick. I mean, I don't trust Iowa. I just feel like they're kind of that meh team right there. So give me Iowa State.
I'm with you. But yeah, there's really nothing else worth noting, Teran. I mean, I know there's really no ranked after this. I mean, I guess Texas, San Jose State. I'm just kidding. Penn State, FIU is a good one. I'm just kidding. Oh,
maybe
no.
Cal Poly, Utah. No, I'm kidding.
That's a barn burner. Number 4, Georgia versus Austin Peay, dude. That's the game right there. And if number 5, Miami beats Bethune-Cookman, they're back.
Yes.
The U's back after that. Now, Arizona State at Mississippi State might actually be pretty good.
Yeah, it might be. ASU will roll, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm going to take Mississippi State now. I think they'll get home field advantage, the SEC team. We'll see. But there you go, Teran. So, all righty. We just kind of made it through that. And a few more minutes left here in the show. Let's kick it back to the NFL, man. Week 1 is here. Whoops. I just screwed that up. Let's fix that. NFL Week 1. Now, obviously, Teran, we already talked about it. Good football games the last 2 days. Philly, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Los Angeles Chargers, both looking good. Teran, are you ready to make some picks in the NFL for this week?
You bet.
Let's do it, dude. Let's kind of hyper through this, have some fun. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams look to find consistency. The Bucs offense, and I don't know. These guys, I don't know. I don't even want to go into depth with this. Let's just have fun picking, man. Bucs and Falcons. What do you got?
I'll take Tampa. I think this will be a high-scoring affair, and I think that favors Tampa just because even though they don't have Chris Godwin, Mike Evans is still pretty darn good, and Bucky Irving will have a masterclass running performance.
I agree. I do believe that they look good. I just can't take anybody else, but I cannot take anybody else right now but those darn Buccaneers in this game. I like the Falcons. They're getting better. The defense is getting better, but I just don't see it. Some people are taking them because of home field advantage. Let's see. But the Bucs are still pretty damn good, and I'm going to go with them. Cincinnati Bengals at Cleveland Browns. What? You know that Ohio game that nobody watches?
Yeah. I'm taking the Browns for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. This is such a pick-up game.
I'm surprised you weren't shocked at that because I don't think Cleveland's any good. But they're not. Bengals always struggle in week 1, so give me the Browns.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The hype is dead now. I don't even see it. I don't even see this. I don't see either team that good. I don't care who they have. I don't care if Burrow's there and he's got and
Jamar Chase and Higgins.
I don't see it. I look at that team and go, whatever. Like I just don't see it. I know Burrow leads a high-powered offense. They look good, but I don't know, dude. Give me just to make it fun. Let's do Bengals. I don't care. Like honestly, this game is just. Yeah. Dolphins at Colts.
This one's a weird game, but I'm going to take the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins, even though their defense has seen better days, I think they'll eke out a win over Indy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. When it comes down to
just please protect Tua.
Yeah, please. We don't want to see no more freaking injuries. Look, Dolphins win. Miami's speed and offensive power are a tough matchup on the road. Miami's defense can pressure the QB. I'm not sold right now. The Colts don't. There's too many inconsistencies there. I don't know.
There's too many question marks.
Richardson is just a question mark. This whole team right now is a question mark. And if you don't got
They're
a quarterback,
starting Daniel Jones.
oh, that's right. They are starting Daniel Jones. Oh boy, that's well, shoot. I can't take the Dolphins any faster now. That's right. They are starting yeah, never mind. Whoopsies. Yeah, scratch all the stuff I just said about it being a good game. I just I don't know, Teran. Yeah, it's one of those. So all right. Well, next up here, what do we got next on the docket? We have Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wow, these are some great games. Man, I was talking about the FCS and FBS having some crappy games. How about this one?
It's one of two matchups that are AFC versus NFC. I'll take Jacksonville.
Yeah, screw it all. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do Jacksonville as well. Their home team, stronger quarterback, receiver connection, I guess. Right now, we're not seeing much. I still want to cheer on our boy, our dude,
Bryce Young.
Good old Bryce, but I just don't see it. So Raiders. God, can we skip this? Raiders taking on the Patriots. You know what's funny? The Raiders suck. This is the team that I just seen fall apart throughout the years. There's so much reason to be excited for. I'm excited. Of course, I'm going to pick my team. I do think this team might turn a corner. I've been a Pete Carroll fan since the early 2000s with USC. Fight on. Let's see what Geno can do. But, dude, I don't care. For some reason, the Raiders always find a way to let down their fans. And let it be to a team that hasn't been very good at all. A team that they threw an interception to I remember last year, or 2 years ago, that pick. That was hilarious, man.
The Chandler Jones
Chandler
interception.
Jones. That was great. But I don't know, dude. Of course, I'm taking my team, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to be this year. So what you got?
I'll take the Patriots in a close and ugly game with the emphasis on ugly.
Yeah, totally. That's about as ugly as it gets right there. All right, next up we have Cardinals at Saints.
I'll take the Cardinals. Saints are not good in my opinion. I don't think they're going to be good this year. Sorry to Saints fans, but I think the Cardinals will have just enough in the tank to win. And Kyler Murray, this is pretty much do or die for Kyler Murray. If he doesn't perform well this year, he better find a new home.
Yeah, he's outstayed his welcome. I just don't see it. They better get it together. I don't see them being good at all moving forward.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. So
yeah, I'm going. They better. The Saints are they look god awful. Steelers at Jets. That's a fun one.
That has a lot of storylines in it. I'm going to take the Steelers. I think that's the safe pick, just because Pittsburgh does have a better defense, and if they don't win this one, then I fear for what could happen going forward with Pittsburgh.
No, I'm totally with you on that one. Let's see who's next. Giants at Commanders. Oh, these are some doozies. Oh my gosh.
I think I know why they decided to separate Cowboys, Eagles, and Chargers, Chiefs from the rest of the fray.
Yeah, this is wow. If the Commanders lose this game, I'm calling it their whole season. Oh no! Can you imagine it? But yeah, there's no way the freaking Commanders lose this.
Washington does not have a good defense, but honestly, New York is worse. Give me the Commanders.
Yeah, Washington doesn't have a good defense, but the Giants don't have a good team. So yeah, Titans and Broncos, another award winner here.
Oh,
golly, these games suck, man. I mean,
actually, this one I think is interesting. I don't think it's going to be terrible. It's going to be better than the other ones. I'll give it that much, but I'll say Denver wins this one. I think Cam Ward is going to come out. He'll look solid, but he's facing one of the best defenses in the league. So Broncos, as much as I don't want to see Denver win, give me the Broncos.
I'm with you. All right, next one up, we got Niners at Seahawks.
All right, this one's a little bit better, but I'll take the Niners. They have to do good. They have most of their team back, most of them. And if they start off 0-1 with that cupcake schedule, I will be surprised. I mean, Niners, I have a lot of hope for this year, but if they can't even make the playoffs with this cupcake schedule, they will be mediocre forever, and this will haunt them from now until the end.
I totally agree on that one, man. Yeah, the Niners win. Strong defense and a balanced offense should be enough to win this one. Lions at Packers.
Okay, now we're getting into the better games.
Oh.
This one is going to be fun. Not sure if Micah Parsons will play, but you know what? Give me Detroit just to be safe. I think Detroit is still good. I know the hype is all around Green Bay, but I think that hype will cloud Green Bay quite a bit, and Detroit will take advantage of that. So give me the Lions.
I think so, too. The Lions are a great team. They're not to be taken lightly. I got Micah now, but I don't know. Texans at Rams should be a fun one, of course. This is going to be this is our Sunday night, right?
No, this is not the Sunday night.
This is not our Sunday night. Sunday night is Ravens and Bills. Yes, sorry about that. So this is a good one here. Rams and Texans. I like this one.
Yeah, this is the other NFC versus AFC matchup this year or this week. Oh, man, this one's a tough one. You know what? Even though there are question marks surrounding Matthew Stafford and his health, I'll take the Rams. I can't imagine the Rams don't want to start the season 1-0 just because they got a tough schedule this year. But I think the Rams get it done. I know it's going to be a CJ Stroud homecoming, but give me the Rams in a close one.
That should be a good one. With that, man, let's go ahead and hit our music because we're out of here, man. But
we don't want to choose a Buffalo.
We are. But I just want to get this thing going.
Sorry.
Yep, you are good. So here we go. Let's recue that. Let's recue that because I want to make sure we exit on a fun note here. So here we go, guys. Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and it's been a fun show. So let's get it. Let's get on out of here, man. Baltimore Bills, Sunday Night Football. This should be a good one. What you got?
Man, this one's tough. I mean, you know what? Give me Baltimore. I think they want revenge from after the Bills ended their season last year. So I'll take Baltimore in a barn burner. Expect a masterclass performance from Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson.
This may surprise you. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
This one's 50-50.
Yes, I don't know. The Ravens, I think they had it. There was a lot there. I don't know. They still could be. They're still gonna. This could be the AFC Championship. Could be a good game though. Bills win this thing. I think it's gonna be really, really, really close. Nail biter, field goal even, but should be a good one. Monday Night Football, Vikings and Bears. Gosh. I mean, this game is hard for me because I see the Bears as this crappy team, but watch them come out this year and actually be solid because they're in such a crazy division.
Yeah, this one's tough to gauge. Both these teams have a lot of question marks. Will Caleb Williams actually be able to lead his team to victory? Will J.J. McCarthy prove he is an NFL quarterback? Because this is his first ever NFL game, considering outside of the preseason. So I'll take Minnesota just to be safe, but this one can go either way.
It's going to be a hard one. Just kidding. I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see if the Bears are good, sweet, but I'm not leaving that up to a pick. I'm going Vikings all day. Remember, we talked about it, Teran. Seriously, JJ, this is it. This is his game. This whole entire team revolves around him. If he's good, and I know everyone can say, well, it's common sense, but no, I'm dead serious. I feel like they are going to live and die through him. Sometimes you can have a decent quarterback and still no. The Vikings will be horrible. If he's horrible, the Vikings will be good. I just don't know why I feel that way, but whatever. But there you have it, Teran. There are our picks for week number 1. Any comments before we're out here on these games for this week? Or anything.
The NFL is officially back, and we've already got chaos and whatnot. It's going to be fun.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Should be fun, man. Monday Night Football, a good one. Sunday Night Football, a good one. Actually, no, Monday Night Football's not that great of a game. But we'll see. Regardless, Teran, this has been fun, bro. I'm so excited, man. We've had ourselves a good one. That is it, dude. We are outing. For my boy Teran Rodriguez, for me, your boy Larry B. We will see you next week, man. Before then, let's have ourselves. We'll see you tomorrow night, actually, during the little break between the NFL, between the second slate of games and Sunday football. So with that said, y'all, take care. And as always, God bless.
Peace.
Peace.